Gone are the days when having a steady job with one employer was the norm. In today's world, career paths are winding, unpredictable, and require resilience and adaptability. In her book, Think Like an Entrepreneur, Act Like a CEO, Beverly E. Jones offers valuable tips for becoming a more agile and resilient professional in charge of your own career. Jones draws from her own diverse career path to present 50 tips for cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset and CEO-like approach to career management. The book's focus is on managing crucial points of career transitions like a pro. By following Jones' advice, readers will learn to negotiate change, seek out new opportunities, and come up with new ideas. Some of the key takeaways from the book include the importance of having a plan on day one, even when starting a new job, and keeping it classy when exiting a job. Jones also emphasizes the missed opportunity of rejecting compliments and how to embrace them as a means of building relationships and strengthening professional networks. In summary, Think Like an Entrepreneur, Act Like a CEO is a valuable resource for professionals navigating today's ever-changing job market. By adopting an entrepreneurial mindset and CEO-like approach to career management, readers can become more adaptable, resilient, and in control of their career paths. Idea 1. Tips for creating your own plan for success in a new job. Starting a new job is an exciting time, but it can also be daunting. To ensure a strong start, it's essential to have more than just a positive outlook. Beverly E. Jones, in her own experience, learned that no one else was going to make her successful. She had to do it herself. In her book, she shares tips for creating a plan for success in a new job. Firstly, it's important to figure out what your boss wants and needs. Observe her schedule, communication style, and priorities, and use this information to help her achieve her goals. Don't expect to be told these things, and be proactive in finding out what they are. Next, set yourself realistic short-term objectives that you can work towards. Prioritizing and achieving these goals will help keep you on track and motivated. Don't overlook small, achievable tasks like scheduling introductory meetings with new colleagues. Jones suggests putting in an intense effort for 4 to 6 weeks to kickstart your new job. Clear your calendar and focus on work during this time, knowing that this upfront investment will pay off in the long term. However, be mindful of your stress levels and take responsibility for managing them. Investing time in a fitness program can help you stay cool-headed and energetic. In summary, starting strong in a new job requires creating your own plan for success. By figuring out what your boss wants, setting realistic objectives, and putting in an intense effort in the beginning, you can lay the groundwork for future success. However, it's also important to take care of your well-being and manage stress levels. As the CEO of your own career, the only person who can ensure your success is you. Idea 2. Cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset. In today's competitive work environment, cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset can help individuals succeed within their organizations. An entrepreneur takes initiative and behaves like an entrepreneur within the larger firm. Entrepreneurs are motivated, take risks, and generate ideas that contribute to the growth and success of their organizations. To develop an entrepreneurial mindset, it is essential to first understand the mission and goals of the organization. Entrepreneurs need to align their goals with collective strategies to achieve the larger mission. It is also crucial to have a grasp of the basic functions of the business and how they operate within the workplace. This includes understanding the roles of different departments and how they contribute to the overall success of the organization. In addition, focusing on customers is key. Entrepreneurs need to understand the needs and wants of their customers to create products and services that are valuable and relevant. This also includes understanding the needs of colleagues and superiors, as they rely on your work to do theirs. An entrepreneurial mindset also requires a willingness to take risks and learn from failures. Fear of failure should not stop entrepreneurs from taking chances or striving to innovate. It is important to seek out situations where there is no guarantee of success, and to embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Overall, cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset can lead to new opportunities, career growth, and increased job satisfaction. By taking initiative, aligning with organizational goals, understanding customers' needs, and embracing failure as a learning opportunity, individuals can contribute to the success of their organizations while also advancing their own careers. Idea 3. Overcoming rejection, strategies for building resilience. Rejection is an inevitable part of life, especially for those who aspire for greatness. While it may be difficult to handle, it is possible to build resilience and learn from rejection. This is exemplified in the story of Paul, who was turned down for his dream job despite being highly qualified and a high-achieving professional. One strategy for handling rejection is to take a closer look at one's feelings through writing. By making notes about the experience and describing it precisely, one can distance oneself from the emotions and gain a better understanding of the pain being felt. Another helpful strategy is keeping a gratitude journal, which can help reduce negative thinking and anxiety. Maintaining a game face and a gracious attitude can also help keep doors open for future opportunities. It is important to maintain a professional demeanor and express gratitude to those involved, even if one is disappointed. This can pay dividends in the future, as it did for Paul when he was able to secure an even better job opportunity through the help of someone involved in the hiring process. By taking responsibility for one's process and building resilience, one can find the silver lining in a tough setback and increase their capacity for handling future challenges. While rejection may be difficult to handle, it can also be a valuable learning experience that can help us grow and achieve greatness. Idea 4. Thriving in times of change, lessons from Andrea. In today's professional world, change is inevitable. From mergers and acquisitions to transitions and liquidations, uncertainty is a constant challenge for professionals. But with the right mindset and habits, it's possible not only to survive but to thrive in times of change. One person who has mastered this art is Andrea, a mentee of the author. Here are some of her tips for staying steady when change is blowing in. First, Andrea thinks like a CEO. She stays focused on the big picture, understanding her industry and the factors that affect it. By keeping an eye on the market, regulations, politics, and innovations, she can anticipate change and be prepared when it arrives. This perspective also helps her avoid taking change personally and instead approach it as a temporary and impersonal reality. Second, Andrea has cultivated stability in her life outside of work. She balances her busy schedule with activities that keep her connected to friends, family, and mentors. She also avoids financial pressure, such as big expenditures that could make losing her job a disaster. Developing additional income streams and building an emergency fund can further reduce financial pressure and create a safety net. Lastly, Andrea has found that starting a new side enterprise can boost her capacity for entrepreneurial thinking. This fresh energy can spill over into her main job, making her more creative and productive. By adopting Andrea's mindset and habits, anyone can build resilience and thrive in times of change. Idea 5. How to take a compliment, the art of graceful acceptance. Receiving a compliment can be difficult for some people, as they may feel uncomfortable or undeserving of praise. However, learning how to accept compliments gracefully is an important skill that can help you acknowledge and value your accomplishments. In addition, accepting compliments can also strengthen professional connections and boost your confidence and performance. Here are 5 basic steps to take when receiving a compliment. 1. Accept the compliment. Even if it feels uncomfortable or you think you don't deserve it, start by saying, "Thank you." 2. Show your satisfaction with the work. Extend the positive moment by acknowledging that you are happy with the outcome. You can say, for example, that you are proud of your contribution. 3. Pass the credit around. If it was a team effort, acknowledge the contributions of others who helped make it happen. 4. Give something back, if you can be sincere about it. If the person giving the compliment played a part in your success, mention something about that. 5. Don't prolong the exchange. If the compliments continue past a comfortable point, it's okay to politely end the conversation and move on. By following these steps, you can learn to accept compliments gracefully and value your accomplishments. Accepting compliments can also help you build stronger professional relationships and boost your performance. Idea 6. The Sugar Grain Process, a 5-step approach to achieving career change. The sugar grain principle is a powerful tool for achieving incremental change. By gradually reducing the amount of sugar in her tea, the author of this book learned that small, consistent steps can lead to big outcomes. She has since developed the Sugar Grain Process, a 5-step approach to achieving career change. The first step is to visualize the career you want. Take the time to list the things you'd like to see in the next chapter of your career, including the pros and cons of your current situation. This will help you define your goals and the direction you want to take. Next, define some general, achievable goals that will bring you closer to your wish list. Start with 3 goals that are realistic and that will help you move in the right direction. The third step is to identify some sugar grains for each goal. These are small, actionable items that will help you build momentum and make progress towards your goals. They don't have to form a direct path, but should help you get active and build momentum. One sugar grain may lead to another, so be open to new opportunities that arise. The fourth step is to set your pace. Determine how quickly you need to move towards your goals and commit to a steady and consistent pace. Whether it's 1 sugar grain a week or 1 a day, the key is to pick a pace that is sustainable and that you can stick to. Finally, keep a record of the process. This will help you track your progress and reflect on your achievements. By examining your record, you may gain new insights and ideas for sugar grains. As you build momentum, you may find that the process and entrepreneurial mindset that it encourages become a source of motivation in themselves. The sugar grain process is a powerful approach to achieving career change. By breaking down your goals into small, achievable steps, you can build momentum and achieve success over time. By adopting an entrepreneurial mindset and committing to a steady pace, you can achieve your career goals and build a fulfilling and rewarding career. Idea 7. Leaving a good impression, strategies for a smooth exit. Leaving a job can be a tough and emotional experience, but it's important to handle it in a way that leaves a positive impression on your former colleagues and employer. Not only does it show professionalism, but it can also lead to future opportunities and recommendations. One of the most important strategies is to let your boss know right away when you've committed to a new opportunity. This can be uncomfortable, but it's better to inform your boss directly rather than letting them find out from someone else. When leaving, try not to be overly frank or negative. Instead, focus on ending things on a positive note. Another important strategy is to tie up loose ends and finish any tasks or projects you're working on as much as possible. Leaving detailed notes and instructions for your successor or colleagues can also be helpful. Showing gratitude to those who have helped you or contributed to your success is another important strategy. Take the time to thank people, be honest and specific. Handwritten notes or personal visits are great ways to show your appreciation. Finally, make sure to stay in contact with those you want to keep in touch with in the future. Ensure that your contact information is up to date and widely known, and connect with people on professional networking platforms like LinkedIn. By following these strategies, you can leave a good impression when leaving a job and set yourself up for success in future endeavors. Summary. In today's job market, there is no one-size-fits-all career path, and many of us will experience multiple job changes throughout our lives. Therefore, it is important to become comfortable with change and develop resilience to handle any challenges or opportunities that arise. To achieve this, adopting an entrepreneurial mindset and a CEO's determination can help us stay focused and ready to make the most of any situation. To take action, start by doing something small every day. Once you have set your goal, don't wait until you have a complete plan in place to start working towards it. Instead, take consistent and gradual steps towards your goal, as regular action will help you build momentum and refine your plan along the way. Now, thank you for taking the time to watch, and if you found value in this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And in case you want to buy the book, use the link in the description. Trust me, you won't regret it.